this past April, where my dad is also a hip hop artist, a part of the Hog Mob Ministries. So we had a Hog Mob weekend here where artists from across the country, Dante, Seven, uh, Zayden kind of came in. Just spent the weekend here, and we did an outreach in in West Savannah. And once I got around brothers, I was there, with the camera behind the scenes, kind of taking pictures and things like that. And they were taking the Lord's Supper, and I saw how, the brothers were still there, and they were confessing to each other how they were still falling short of the glory of God. Just being real with each other and being authentic. And that was the first time I saw, brothers, who spoke like me, kind of came from the same background as me in terms of growing up, and they were being vulnerable and showing that they still messed up. And I asked myself in that moment, what was the difference between me and them? Again, I fall straight, and I again had an understanding of who Christ was and that I needed him, but I understood, and Christ made himself appear to me, and that those guys were falling short, but they were casting all of those on Christ. They had faith in Christ and knew that their sins were forgiven, and that didn't give them an avenue to sin and to let grace abound. But they have faith in Christ, and they have given their life to Christ. And after that weekend, I saw that, and I was like, dang, like, and Christ just made himself apparent to me. I broke down, talking to my dad in the living room. He led me in prayer, and ultimately took Christ and surrendered my life to Christ. So that was, this past April. So that was huge. So I've been on fire for the Lord ever since, heavy in my Bible. Just, ready to go play college basketball and kind of share my testimony and, grow with like-minded brothers and sisters at a Baptist university I'm blessed to be able to go to.